Hi, I'm Kristina from Two Peas in a Bucket, and I'm here today to talk to you about products that we recommend here at Two Peas for creating an art journal. I'm working on an art journal right now. I'm reading The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin, or I did. And I normally don't share stuff like this because it's kind of one of those personal journey kind of things that I'm working on. And I've got a work in progress here of a art journal that I started, keeping a scrapbook and journal about my year working on my own happiness project, I guess. So this is just the cover that I'm working on, and this actually is an album that Pink Paisley came out with the House of Three, and it's no longer available. But it was canvas, and I covered it and Mod Podged and used all different kinds of gesso and mediums and paints and stuff to alter it. But I do actually recommend also the modern albums by American Crafts. They have a craft cover right here, and this is a fabric on the end that covers the binding edge, so it's nice and sturdy there. And it actually is kind of meant to be altered in that it is plain. You can write on it, doodle on it, do all different kinds of stuff. You can't see, it is a 3-ring, and I probably should have done one like this because it's nice and fat, whereas I'm going to run out of space really quickly. So you can do all different kinds of stuff with that, and different kind of page protectors, so you can create different kinds of pages to put inside. This, for me, I'm actually using all different kinds of pieces, and all of this is a work in progress. This is just sort of what I've started with. All of this will probably be covered by the time I'm finished with my year. But I'm using a lot of different pages, and I like to do this a lot when I do special scrapbooks or journals, and use like different chipboard pages. We have some from Fancy Pants, chipboard sheets from My Mind's Eye, and there's quite a few other brands. We have some from Bo Bunny. Maya Road has a great selection of different kinds of chipboard albums that you can use for sheets. Little envelopes. These are also by Maya Road in all different shapes and sizes with windows and different things. So you can see, like I've covered, stamped, painted, different page protectors, and then I'm also just using a lot of different craft cardstock that I've just punched holes in, and they're just going to leave plain and open like that. I'm not going to put them in page protectors so that you can actually see the dimension and touch and feel things. And some of these page protectors that you see actually came with the album, so we don't have them. But you could also do a lot of different things for sewing your own page protectors. I know that there's quite a bit of tutorials out there, but they're really easy to make, to do different things like that. I used a lot of different punches, and I'm going to show you a lot of these different things that I used. Mainly a lot of scraps and things in my bins. I made my own pocket right here. Here's one of those envelopes that I talked about. A lot of different pieces and different pages and different things that are going into it. This is just my first month, so I'm going to be in trouble here if I keep doing that many pages. But so some of the things that I recommend using, other than a lot of scraps like I'm doing for my own stuff, is different paper pads. The 6x6 paper pads are much loved right now. They're so popular. I don't think an order goes out that we don't have a 6x6 paper pad in it. This one is one of my favorites. Everybody knows, if you've watched my videos before, that I love the Basics collection from Basic Gray. Just right up my alley. You'll see a lot of those pages used in my book. And this actually, because my first color was red, I focused on one color for that month. This collection from Seven Gypsies happens to be one that I used a lot. I love this pattern right here. This book is super nice. It has the one side and then the other side, and you get a lot of sheets per pattern that I really found to be helpful, since I'm always afraid of using the one and then not having more. I love this pattern. And the 6x6, the patterns are even smaller. So that's really nice. Just all kinds of different fun, and it kind of adds a great collage element already since it has different pieces on it. So I recommend that's the Seven Gypsies. This is the Lily collection. Okay, and then let's see. The next thing I did, besides adding paints and things, are using a lot of different sprays. We carry several different sprays from different manufacturers, but I used a lot of these two. I like the Glimmer Mist from Tattered Angels. It's really, it has that great little glimmer to it, kind of a shiny, almost like shiny nail polish sometimes, and they're really easy to use, and it has a little bit more of a transparent appearance to it. And then I also used quite a bit of the Studio Calico Mr. Huey's Color Mists, and they're more opaque. I guess is the word I'm looking for. You can't see through them as well, and they're not shiny, but they also have a really nice texture and leave a really nice color. So, and sometimes I use them both at the same time, and to do all kinds of stuff. And just so you know, if you do try to use it as a paintbrush and try and get really big drops, it will dye your finger. I tried that and that didn't work. I love the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamps. I actually have this collection and used quite a few of this particular stamp set. And I just brought several out to show you because I think they have a lot of really great elements on them that are fun for collages and journaling elements. You know, depending upon what you're looking for, a lot of really popular motifs that we're seeing today, like the bikes, those ones are actually older, and these actually are newer. Great book cover. The Seven Gypsies book covers are really popular. Sorry about the glare. I like to use ones like these and then use them like as a tone on tone, like a blue ink on a blue paper. And I've always done that for some reason. I really like that look. All of these are really good for great backgrounds, for putting things over the top of them and embellishing. These are all part of the new collection that he came out with, which we should also be getting in wood soon. And then this is definitely coming to a page near me. Everybody's all about the mustaches right now, including my children who got fake mustaches in their Easter basket. So that stamp set from Like Cute Stamps will be showing up. And we also have these ones in also, which I think are really cute. And I ended up doing a lot of doodling on my own. But if you're not, if you don't like doodling or you like that look but don't want to take the time, these are some really great different options for doing stuff like that. So stamping, a good thing in these kind of books. And I also used a lot of edge punches. I have a big collection of all different kinds I have several that are like this one that I really liked, and layering them on top of each other, the different optical dots, all kinds of fun you can do with the punches. I'm trying to not overwhelm you, but so many die cuts. I actually find that, you know, die cuts to me, actually sometimes I feel like it's an old term and die cuts have been around for so long, but they're so fun to use, and I have such a big collection of them. Some of these are just really great little pieces of vintage imagery and tickets and things like that from Seven Gypsies. This one is the Daily Junk, and it has a great number of things. All different kinds of fun die cuts on here that come in this collection, and I really like just collecting these kinds of things. I have a lot of my mind's eye pieces and parts from years and years of collecting their product, and it's kind of fun to just pull out the sheets and the different individual things. These ones are from Studio Calico, a great collection of different shapes, you know, the really big ones to the really small ones. A lot of different fun things to embellish pages, and I really like doing that. And then after, I even put those on before I spray, or sometimes after, cut them apart, put bits and pieces of them, put them all over the page. The inks, I've been inking corners, inking punched edges, and of course the stamping. I have so many of the cat's eyes colors. I have a big bin of them from a long time ago, and they all are still really nice and juicy, I guess. That sounds kind of gross, but that's what they are. I've used, I've talked about these before. I love this product, and I actually used, and since I all used all red, I actually used both of these sets of watercolor pencils and the markers in my, my journal. And I have talked about the Copic before, and I love the Copic. The Sketch are really popular. We have a ton of different sets, and the Copic is almost the same. They have the same big tip on the end, that big tip, but then they have the brush end, and the Sketch has a bigger brush. Let's see if I have one right here. A bigger brush, and then the Copic has the little smaller brush. Great for journaling and doodling and swirling and adding all kinds of different textures and embellishments and fun stuff to your pages. And since I am doing everything in one color per month, I just grab a whole bunch of the same color palette and put them all on my desk at the same time. So all of my pinks are together, all of my reds. And then journaling pens. You can never have enough journaling pens in different sizes for doodling and drawing and creating all kinds of different things. Like you see here on this one, they have like all kinds of different fun details that you can add with just different kinds of pen tip sizes. Stickers. Again, I've got a ton of stickers in my collection. I really like the Sassafras letter stickers. They've come up with a lot of really cool new colors, a really nice size. You know my favorite sticker, alphabet stickers if you watched before. Again, I'm just pulling them here and there. labels, and these are the new 5 and Dime from October Afternoon, but they have a ton of different ones. You know, there's the Studio Calico. Everybody has label stickers and, you know, stickers. I don't know if I can say anything more than stickers. Love stickers, label stickers, all different kinds of fun things. I am really itching to try these chalkboard stickers, and I pulled out the chalkboard tags earlier and didn't mention them, that are from the Canvas Court, but that would just create a really cool element inside of an art journal. Tapes. I have a lot of the Tim Holtz tapes. I really like them. They're a little more transparent. And then there's the 7 Gypsies collection tapes that I've used a lot of in this, and putting a lot of different borders along the edges, a lot of different pages. There are so many fun tapes right now that we have. Everybody's really into the tapes. And then just additional embellishments, a lot of ribbon. I've been using some of these. I actually use some of these on my pages, but I just grabbed a couple more. I really like this one. There's the Prima that I've shown you before that I really like. Brads and glitter and all different kinds of fun buttons. There's so many different things that you can grab, and a lot of it I'm just grabbing from my stash and pulling together and using to embellish my pages. So that was a lot of information, a lot of product, but I hope you have a lot of fun creating, and I hope you have a fun National Scrapbook Day. Thanks!